together with Mathieu Pinauldt from Zyncro. You're also supporting the Enterprise CO Summit in Paris. Thank you for this. So, what is Zyncro about? Zyncro is a social network provider from Barcelona. What's the specific approach of Zyncro?
Well, Zyncro has been created in 2009 and is now the most famous enterprise social network in Spain. And it has been starting its development all around the world for 2 years, and it's now present in 14 different countries. We've been in France for now more than 6 months. And we have very fast development. We count now more than 500 different clients, different companies. And the specificity of Zyncro is that it's the most flexible enterprise social network. Internally, we are doing our best to create different tools that allow the companies to link Zyncro with internal processes and in the tools that are already used by the company. So Zyncro has developed an application store where many applications have been disposed for the companies, and it allows as well to create new applications to link Zyncro with other tools or to link Zyncro with other processes of the company very easily through Zyncro's API.
So Zyncro is answering the call for integrating social business initiatives with the existing business processes. Is that right?
Well, it's having an enterprise social networks that can be adapted with what already exists within the company, which means adapting the process, adapting the tools, and make a better environment to communicate, to collaborate through mobile devices, for example, with a secured environment, with an easy-to-use environment. So this is what Zyncro offers.
Mm-hmm. So, from your customer projects, what do you see? What are the most challenging issues in establishing vivid social networks and social collaboration environments?
It may differ according to the clients. Well-known issue is change in the culture of the company. Implementing a social network comes with implementing a new culture, which we can call a collaborative culture, in which the members of the company are led to share their knowledge and their content with the others. And this is by sharing their knowledge that they will increase their influence in the company. All the companies have to, and directors and management have to understand that to innovate more, to innovate better, and to increase productivity within the company, people have to share and collaborate together.
Mm-hmm. And but still, you have to initiate the collaboration, the participation in these systems. Are there any good practices to follow?
Yes. A good practice, for example, would be to have a sponsor that can help people understanding why they have to share the content. So someone who has a lot of responsibility already in the company. Another good practice is to having the top management implied in the project of implementation, and the top management has to give the key and motivate people to use the tool. Another thing as well, in some companies in which the culture is not very well adapted since the beginning, having a community manager that can help people understand how they can collaborate and how they can use the tool can be maybe necessary. And a last thing which is important is to establish a communication plan from the beginning of the since the beginning of the project. It means, for example, having videos that explains the benefits of the social network, having guidelines, having a guide explaining how to use, and having as well courses to explain people why they have to use it and how they can use it.
So you would say that marketing for the E2O project is a very critical activity?
Yes, definitely. Internal communication, and I will call it internal marketing, is necessary to promote the benefits of the project.
So because actually in the early days of social, everybody was talking, well, social is something that everybody wants to do anyway, and we don't need to do any marketing for it. But this is false, you would.
It really depends on the companies. If you take, for example, a company like Zyncro, in which the average age of people is around 30-35 years old, it's very easy for the employees to use the product with no sponsor and with no help, because people understand the concept of social network. If you want to make a social network available for people of different age and with different culture, you may need something to give incentive to the people to use it and explain how you can use it. But again, it's Zyncro, for example, is a very easy to use tool, and the justification is that we've implemented a community for a bank which is called La Caixa for all the customers that who have more than 65 years old, and it's working very well. So the simplicity of the product really makes it easy to use between different category of people. It will definitely depends on what kind of company and what kind of culture and what kind of people in the company.
So this is all about the start of the project, but there are quite some research at the moment from Frost Sullivan and so on that has realized that though a good start, some of the social business projects are getting slowly to a point where they don't advance anymore. So are there any advices for this, how to advance a maturity project?
Well, it's a tough question. I guess it will still depend on the company and on the project. I will say that sometimes the departure point was not the best one. For example, in many companies, social networks are implemented, but people are used to create a closed group. Which is maybe not the best solution. The more the groups open are, the better it is for collaboration within the company. So try to open more the social network can be a good solution in this case.
Okay, thank you for the interview.
You're welcome.